It's a very good day to you. Thank you very much for joining us right here on ZTN News BLITZ. Let's take a quick look at our top stories. We give you the Warriors date with Lions. Zimbabwe not yet out of the woods on COVID-19. Bulawayo residents fume over clogged drainage. And in Brazil, rock collapse, death toll rises. And now for the news in greater detail. Zimbabwe's Warriors kick off their Afcon campaign against Senegal today at 3 p.m. We get more from our correspondent Thaddeus Manyepo, who is in Cameroon. Good afternoon, Teddy.
It's a case of David taking on Goliath when the Zimbabwe Warriors take on the Teranga Lions of Senegal here at the Bafoussam Omnisports Arena in the western province of Cameroon. The weather is unforgivingly hot and humid, as is typical of this region. Zimbabwe have always played second fiddle to Senegal when they face each other in the African Cup of Nations. In 2006, remember, they were in the same group and Zimbabwe were beaten 2-0, as well as in 2017 when Zimbabwe lost by an identical scoreline. But this time around, Zimbabwe are confident they will snatch at least a draw, given that Senegal have been hit with the COVID-19 pandemic. I am Thaddeus Manyepo, here in Cameroon.
Senegal are one of the Afcon 2022 favorites, but can Zimbabwe produce the first shock of the tournament? We spoke to some football analysts who shared their views.
Look, it's always difficult to play Senegal in an Africa Cup of Nations qualifier. They're coming to make a statement. Look, this is a generation of the Teranga Lions that haven't won anything big, and time is running out for them. And for us as Zimbabwe, look, we've got nothing to lose. Kamabilia did not come, Tendai Darikwa did not come, and there's been so much drama for us going into this game. So everyone expects Zimbabwe to lose. And that's the biggest advantage ever that these boys can have going into this game. People expect you to lose, and Norman Mapesa just has to say, guys, go out there and prove people wrong. So we just need a good start. First 20 minutes, keep it tight, and everything will come out for us. We expect the Warriors to give it their best shot. If they do that, their best is good enough.
I think the Warriors' chances are pretty high. Going into Afcon, the match against Senegal was considered to be our toughest match in the group. But recent developments have made this quite an even match actually, because Senegal is going to be missing 9 players, including their captain Koulibaly and 2 of their first choice keepers, which means they are going with the third choice goalkeeper. I think the chances that the Warriors have in this match are pretty high, and we should go into this match with a positive mind, and we should be able to win it. It is unlike this previous situation where we were missing players and we thought Senegal was too strong for us. Now they are the weaker team with 9 players missing.
We also spoke to some football followers in Harare who shared their predictions on today's match.
Yeah, pamaonero angu inini ka formation ndiyo best pakuti kudama hachi kana ari padhuze nepamidha kuchana apa anokwanisa kudini kubva apo kutora mabhora kwachipinda pamberi bozi ane pace kumberi uko kwakanaka because ana knowledge musona vese vakadaro vari kumberi vanhu vane accuracy yakanaka pa scoring yawo ndo maonera andiri kuzvita asi pakuona kwangu tu tinogona kugoesa.
Definitely Zimbabwe inogona kurova neSenegal because tikatarisa yedu play yedu as a nation hairi very low singaiti. Hatingambokombei nenyika dzinenge na Senegal because rugara dziri active. Isisi kuno kubhora takamira kutamba kudhaya.
I think tineka chance like the previous tournaments chanyanya kudzosera komana mashure nganyanya preparation especially panyaya dzemari, and I think this time around a better chance yekuti tese ti progress so like kuenda ku next round, and ne advantage china komana wakabatwa COVID yeSenegal because Senegal yakasimba, so with those key players vasimo, of course, to possess a better chance again tinge tibuda nerisati nani pagame iri.
Pamawarriors neSenegal. Ibhora rinonesa pakuti Senegal inombozikana ichigona kudarika Zimbabwe. But sezvo tiri so tiri kunoka hatingazombodyiwe pamba tiri pahome. Senegal torikwanisa kutoimisa but mahwani pakuti kuna vanhu vakaita sana Mane ndo zvake kipa weChelsea ari paCovid zvake but Senegal mahwani inokwanisa kutikurira but isusu seZimbabwe sevanhu vakambotambawo bhora hatingazomboti nemaplayers anotombotambirawo kunze.
COVID-19 infections in Zimbabwe are declining. In the last 10 days, the country recorded 9,032 cases of COVID-19 and 156 deaths. The second week of December saw the country recording almost 30,000 COVID-19 cases. That was at the height of the fourth wave. Could this be an indication the country has reached the peak of the fourth wave? Well, authorities are not reading much into this, saying infections and deaths are still high. Chief Coordinator of COVID-19 Task Force in Zimbabwe, Dr. Agnes Mahomva, says the pandemic was a complex one and cannot certainly celebrate the peak yet.
The virus has really played a lot of tricks on all of us. It keeps mutating and so on. So our numbers are still quite high. We're sort of at the top of the curve, if you like. Whether that ending there, it appears like it might be beginning to go down. But as you know, with outbreaks, epidemics, pandemics, numbers don't go down in a straight line. They sort of zigzag. And so you might have a spike here as we got a spike during the festive season. And now it's beginning to settle. So it really is not the issue of whether we've reached a peak or not. It's about the large numbers that we're seeing that we're not happy with. We need to just remain focused. It's not over until it's over, when we don't have any numbers or when maybe we have one or two. But the large numbers of new cases a day is still of concern.
Zimbabwe Medical Association President Dr. Francis Chiora concurs the numbers, especially deaths, were still high despite having reached the peak.
It looks like we have reached the peak now because the cases are coming down, although the deaths remain a little bit high.
Now, if you pass through Harare today, you may have witnessed a heavier than normal congestion in Zimbabwe's capital city. Now, the congestion at corner Samora Machel and Rotten Row is due to replacement of water pipes by the city, which began over the weekend. But how long will this take? Our correspondent Owen Kaura has more.
Yes, indeed, congestion is the order of the day in Harare, Zimbabwe's capital. I am here at the busiest intersection in the capital city, which is the corner of Samora Machel and Rotten Row. Well, there are works which are going on, but I've got with me here the acting spokesperson of the city, Innocent Ruende, who's just going to walk us through what exactly is going on. So, Innocent, I see there are works going on here, and people are complaining, especially over the weekend, that the congestion was just unbearable. So what exactly is going on?
Yes, we are in the process of replacing old pipes, which were made of steel and asbestos. They were leaking. So what we've done is we've replaced them with PVC pipes. We should have completed, but yesterday our guys were disturbed by the rains. So we're expecting that by today the roads will be open. But as you can see, we're in the process of backfilling, and we expect that by the end of the day we will open the road to traffic.
Let's move on to the issue of congestion, which I mentioned earlier on. Many people have been talking about this unbearable congestion. What are you as a city doing to intervene?
Yes, we are working with government to ease congestion. As you can see, if we go to many roundabouts, we are introducing slip roads. And in the CBD, we are also repairing these traffic lights, these traffic signals, which were broken down. And we are also introducing solar traffic lights. In case of where there's no electricity, we want people to move easily.
So though you have it from the horse's mouth, we certainly hope that 2022 will be a better year for people passing through Zimbabwe's capital city, Harare. But for now, especially today, if you can, avoid the intersection of Samora Machel and Rotten Row as the works are still ongoing. For ZTN, I'm Owen Kaura.
In Bulawayo, residents are unhappy with the current state of the city's water drainage systems. Being in the middle of the rainy season, flash flooding has become a norm, posing hazards to both motorists and pedestrians. Infrastructure is not exempted either. The city fathers have highlighted that littering is a key contributing factor in the clogging of drain pipes. Bulawayo City Council spokesperson Nesisa Mpofu speaks to ZTN News.
Members of the public are concerned that it takes about 30 minutes after a heavy storm event for the carriageway and surface water runoff to subside. The problems that affect the effectiveness of the drainage system include, firstly, members of the public who throw rubbish into the stormwater drainage system. This causes the stormwater drains to be affected and to be blocked. We also have tree roots that penetrate and grow within the drainage system. We also have instances where, as a city, we patch potholes within the CBD using gravel as an interim measure. This means that when it rains, that gravel then goes into the stormwater drains.
Police in Zimbabwe's Mashonaland East province have arrested 3 suspects who allegedly invaded a privately owned animal sanctuary and killed 4 bushbucks. Tine Chari from Seke, James Munupedzi from Harare, and Simbarashe Tumba from Marondera were arrested after invading El Dorado Game Park on Friday midnight and killed the 4 animals. A security guard at the sanctuary and the farm manager teamed up with 3 other guards and tracked the poachers and laid an ambush at around 4 a.m. The suspected poachers, upon realizing that they were cornered, tried to speed off, but their getaway vehicle fell into a ditch. They were eventually apprehended and handed over to the police. Mashonaland East Provincial Police spokesperson Inspector Simon Chazwachi confirmed the arrest to ZTN.
We would like to confirm the arrest of James Munupedzi, 48, Simbarashe Tumba, 28, and Tine Chari, 48, in connection with a case of poaching at El Dorado farm. We are also appealing for information that the arrest of Life Makamuna, who is still at large in connection with the case of poaching.
Now, Zimbabwe's judiciary is moving to adopt an electronic case management system which will see litigants being able to file cases online without physically visiting courthouses. This was revealed by the country's Chief Justice Luke Malaba in the speech to open the 2022 legal year. Chief Justice Malaba said such a system will help in increasing efficiency in the delivery of justice.
The use of technology allows reliance on innovative and electronically guaranteed and controlled procedural activities such as virtual hearings, electronic filing, electronic payments, electronic case management, to name but a few. The added advantage of the adoption of an electronic justice system is that technology continues to develop and improve. The cost of accessing justice would depreciate, and by extension, the realization of the rule of law aided.
We spoke to some lawyers to get their reaction to the Chief Justice's speech.
The establishment of virtual courts, the e-filing system that has been launched will all go a long way towards expediting the administration of justice. And as members of the legal profession, we welcome those initiatives. The situation is still uncertain in light of the prevailing COVID-19 Omicron variant situation. So it is commendable to see that the Judicial Service Commission is thinking ahead.
The takeaway from the message that we got from the Deputy Chief Justice is that we need to embrace technology. And there is no way we are going to be able to dispense meaningful justice in this day and age if we are not technologically advanced. It means even us as the National Prosecuting Authority, we have to also jump onto the same bus and equip ourselves with the necessary tools to make sure that we are trading on the same line.
In the world of sports today, the Zimbabwe cricket senior men's team has arrived in Sri Lanka for the ICC Super League matches. The two teams will play 3 ODIs between January the 16th and the 21st in Kandy. And that's all we have for you on ZTN News Blitz. Please do stay tuned for World in 5 coming up next.